Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I welcome you all in our today's maths class. Today we are going to learn about Unit 1, Exercise 1C, and it is our page number 16. Yesterday, I have told you about the word problems of multiplication and division, and it was still question number 4. Today we are going to discuss the other word problems of the same page as well. So let's start discussing. But before going to that, I want to share the important tips with you. There are some important tips that whenever you are solving a word problems, you must read the question very carefully and mark what is given to us. Then you will find the requirement that what they want us to find, and after that you will apply the correct operation. So in this way you can solve the word problem. And now I'm going to give you some tips related to the word problems of division and multiplication specifically. So here are the tips that if we are given about one thing and we want to find about many things, we should do the multiplication. Again, when we want to find about one thing and we are given with a lots of things, so we will do the division here, because when we want to find about more things, we will multiply, means multiplication gives us a bigger answer. And if we want to calculate about one thing, we will do the division, because when we are doing the division, we are getting the small answers. And one more thing is there, if we want to find the number of things, we should do the division as well. So let's start doing our questions. Question number 5 is, if a rocket travels a distance of 756,480 kilometers in 240 hours, how many kilometers does it travel in 1 hour? So here you must know this, that we know about 756,480 kilometers travels in 240 hours, and we want to calculate about 1 hour. So whenever we want to calculate about 1 hour, we should do the division here. You can see the statements here, and now the division is also in front of you, but it would be better that if you will first divide it by yourself and then match your answer with it. Now coming towards our second question, if a project needs rupees 955,000 to be completed, then how much money will be needed for 100 such projects? Again, we know about a project, means one project. We know about one project and we want to find about 100 such projects. So we will do the multiplication, because we know about one and we want to find about 100 projects. So you will write it, money need to complete a project, then money need to complete 100 projects. So for that we will multiply the one project cost with 100. And again I will emphasize on this, that it will be better that if you will first solve it and then you will go to the next slide to check the answer. The next question is, during her trip, Sarah knits a scarf at the rate of 469 millimeters every day. If her trip lasts 8 days, how much of the scarf will she have knitted by the end of the trip? So again, you can see this, that 469 millimeters every day means she knits 469 millimeters every day, and her trip is for 8 days. So it means that we want to calculate that how much she will knit in 8 days. We know about her 1 day knitting and we want to calculate about her 8 days knitting. So again, we will do the multiplication here. Sarah knits a scarf every day. Then her trip lasts 8 days. So total scarf she knitted at the end of the scarf you will multiply and you will get your answer as 3752 millimeters. Now here question number 8 is a park can accommodate 50,000 people. How many people can be accommodated in 10 such parks? Again, you must know this that a park means one park. So in one park, the accommodation is 50,000. And we want to calculate that how many people can be accommodated in 10 such parks. So we want to find about 10 parks and we know about one park. So we have to do the multiplication again. People accommodate in one park, then people accommodate in 10 parks. So we will multiply the same 50,000 with 10. And here you can do this directly without doing it in vertical form because we know the multiplication by 10, 100 and 1000. When we are multiplying a number by 10, what will happen that we will multiply this 50,000 with 1 and you will get the same 50,000 and you will add a 0 with it. So your answer will be 500,000. So it means that in 10 parks, 500,000 people can be accommodated. Question number 9 is if rupees 294,850 are donated to a welfare trust in a month, then how will be deposited in 42 months? So here you can see that again that we know about 1 month. We know about 1 month that how much we can donate in a month. And we want to calculate about 42 months. So again, we will do the multiplication here. Money donated to a welfare trust in a month and then money deposited in 42 months will be definitely greater than that and we will multiply it and get the answer. You must do this multiplication and calculate your answer and it must be 12,383,700. You can see the multiplication here, but it would be better if you will solve it by yourself first. Question number 10 is a student pays rupees 123,000 annually to the school. How much does he pay monthly? Now here you can see that this is the annual, this rupees 1,023,000 is the annual fees of a student. Means he is paying this in 12 months. And we want to find that how much he pays monthly. We want to calculate about his 1 month fee. So annually means a year and in a year there are 12 months. So we want to find that how much he will pay to school in a month. That is we will divide this amount by 12 because in a year there are 12 months. So we will divide this amount by 12 and you will get your answer as rupees 10,250. So in this way, you can find it out that how much he or she will pay in a month. You can see the division here, but again, I will emphasize on this that first divide it by yourself and then check the answer that either you have done it correctly or not. So I hope that now all of you are able to solve the multiplication and division word problems. Here is your homework. It is question number 11. If a person has 25 shops, each worth rupees 655,000, then what is the total cost of these shops? So it means that we know about the cost of one shop. Each worth rupees 655,000. 20,000 means this is the cost of one shop, and total shops are 25. So it means that we want to calculate the total cost of 25 shops. So if we know about one thing and we want to find about many things, you know what you should do. So hope you will solve this question by yourself, and I hope that all of you are safe and sound at your homes with your family and your parents. Hope you all are enjoying good health. So till our next class, goodbye, and hope you all will do your homework. Thank you for watching this. Allah Hafiz.